How you guys doing? This is another thing of importance. That satellite person just tried to communicate, claiming they were in the beauty industry. And what race are you? Because you're not my race or my religion, government man. And if you claim to be the same religion, you're not my race either. And you're not from the same class that I'm from. And in reference to beauty, you don't have a right trying to damage the beauty of my race or religion. So who are you? You tried to claim that you were a beauty consultant. You claimed that you were a what? You're not anything of status of my race or other friendly races that are friendly with me. So what are you, government man? Who are you? You're just trying to pretend like you're somebody intellectual to mess with other people's lives. Who are you? What do you own in America? How much land do you own? How many acres of land do you own in America, freak? You know how many acres my parents owned and my grandparents owned? Do you? Because I'm the owner of all of it. How many acres do you own, freak? And in reference to these people criticizing me and spying on me all the time and hitting me in the face and teeth, trying to make me run around, trying to make me get up and stand up and sit down and all this other stuff. And these people damaging my teeth. Who are you, government man? You need to go into court and draw it on paper what you think my teeth looked like before you damaged them. I didn't have no dentistry on my teeth, freak. No, there wasn't. No dentistry at all. You need to go into court. And those pieces of oil drilling bit that my parents put in there are supposed to be there. If they find any of those in any of your mouths, if you tried to steal them out of my mouth, you get put on trial for the death penalty. And those are supposed to protect my teeth too. And who are you? You need to go into court, government man. You claimed you didn't know who I am. You claim you're in the beauty industry? No, you're not. Not of my race, you're not. Not of my family history, you're not. You tried to downgrade somebody so you could claim to be better than them? What'd you do, get a bunch of plastic surgery, tried to copy other people's faces? Other people's dental records? Trying to forge dental records, government man? You need to go into court. Who do you think you are, man? You think you're funny? Playing with other people's lives? You kidnapped me from my mother and father's mansions. You trespassed on the property. You trespassed every time. You have to get charged for trespassing back in the day, government man. Who do you think you are? You think you own other people in America? Do you, government man? You think you own people in America? You need to get arrested for that reason, too. Who do you think you are? You think you're the boss of somebody that's better than you, richer than you, owns more land than you, has more accomplishments than you? You thought you were the puppet master of somebody richer than you, that owns more land than you, that has more Hollywood history than you? The Royal Protocol of my identity has been in the media since I was born. What TV shows was you on, government man? What movies was you in? And the earliest films that you were in? What's your athletic accomplishments? How fast can you run? How high can you jump? Huh? How fast can you run, government man? Oh, you thought you would torture other people that was faster than you. You thought you'd make up lies for why you're not faster than other people. You thought you'd try to steal other people's land and false advertise that you thought you had some type of status, which there's no way in America that you could ever get that kind of status. So who do you think you are? You think you have a right burning my face and teeth? Answer the question. When you go into court, or when they force you into court, you're going to have to answer some questions, man. Which we're already going to know you have no legal right doing what you've been doing. You're going to get prosecuted. They're hitting me in the teeth right back here. It's attempted murder every time, man. Who do you think you are, man? You think because you got a satellite, you thought you could be what? The controller of other people's lives? That shit was outlawed in the 60s, man. How long you been using it? How long you been using those satellites, bullying and torturing people in America? You're going to need to go to court, government man. Have you ever been arrested for that shit before, government man? Which person got you out of jail illegally? How'd you get out of prison, man? Have you ever been charged before for your crimes? Has there been court cases against your satellite controllers? You thought you would try to damage a pretty person's face and teeth, and you thought you'd be above them by making up hostile lies, burning them with microwaves, damaging their bone structure and their teeth, government man? You think I didn't have a pretty boy status that you violated? A protection status that you had no right burning on me with satellites? Your people had burnt me back in the 70s when you murdered my father in 76. I was there when my father died. I was getting burnt from satellite too. And my mother had gotten burnt from satellite from your satellite controllers. How'd you get out of jail, government man? And which person is stealing the postal mail? And the human rights monies I was supposed to have received, and lawsuit monies and benefits and disability monies I was supposed to have received in reference to my teeth damage that these people had caused, and facial damage. This has been a hostage situation the whole time. They kidnapped me from California. I haven't received any of the paychecks or monies from any of the governors or mayors either. Or the Teamsters or the unions or anywhere. If anybody tried to send anything. Who are you, government man? You gotta get your DNA tested, man. You better leave my teeth alone. You need to go into court and put on paper what you thought my dental records were. Didn't have no dentistry on my teeth at all. There's no dentistry on my teeth now either. Those pieces of raw oil drilling bits that my father and mother had put there are supposed to be there. For identification purposes too. So if you tried to damage my teeth, they know that you were trying to steal my identity and you were trying to murder me, government man. You think you're smarter than me, government man? You trying to call me stupid? You think you ever beat me at any test, government man? Whether you ever beat me at any test or not, I'm the owner of my mother and father's estates forever, no matter what you think. No matter what you think of my intellect or my big penis, if you didn't like it or not, it's not for you. My big penis is my big penis. I was born with it, it's documented, and it's mine forever. If you stole any of it, you're going to get put on trial for the death penalty. I don't date your girls, I don't date your daughters, I don't date your race. And you need to go to court, freak show. You're a terrorist, a psycho, and you're a very disgusting person. And you better leave my teeth alone. You're a very toxic sicko staring at me all the time. And in reference to these people staring at me from satellite and their commentary of their abuses, it has to be documented what they're trying to say, what they're trying to do. So you have to ask them, somebody has to ask them, what you messing with his mouth for? What you messing with his teeth for, government man, is what somebody has to ask you. And you have to answer the question, because you're the ones doing it. What you doing that for, man? Trying to mess up somebody's teeth prettier than yours in the first world country of the land of the free called the US of A? Huh? Try to turn America into a communist country? Thought you'd try to control the beauty of other people's children or another person's child or another race, government man? You trying to claim to be superior? Superior at what? People need to see what your picture is. People need to see who you are. You better go into court. You better quit burning my face and teeth, man. You have to be prosecuted for it. You better quit stealing my money. And monies that people tried to send to me in lawsuit monies. The Treasury is supposed to pay me within 24 hours in reference to the first violations. Not received a penny yet. Government man needs to go to court. And who are you to try to violate my life, holding me hostage, blocking me from my mother and father's property? Did you claim that you built the property, government man? Or did my mother and father and grandparents build the properties? Huh? You thought you owned the land that my mother and father and grandparents owned? No, I'm the owner, government man, and you need to go to court. You need to go to court, government man. And in reference to people of the Ray family, I'm not sure which people are doing this. I'm not sure if it's somebody from the Ray family that's tied in with government, but whoever the person is, people need to go to court. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm the child of my mother and father. My teeth are my teeth. I do not have the same DNA or genetics as the Ray family. They're not the same race of me. I'm not the same race they are. But whoever the satellite controllers are, whoever the government people are that's been damaging my face and teeth, people need to go to court. I'm not playing your industry of death game, man. Your government people that are doing this, you must get prosecuted. And if you cover up the abuses, you're going to be charged for that too. You better stay out of my mouth with your satellite. You better leave my face and teeth alone. You better quit burning on me. You better quit damaging my face and teeth. Whoever the satellite controller is, whoever these people are, I'm not your child, satellite man. You need to go to court. My birth certificate is the #1 birth certificate in the whole country and pretty much in the history of America. That's why it's on TV 24 hours a day. It's in movies and TV shows. The scars here and other scars that I got, that I've had when my parents was alive from government abuses. And particulars, governments, in reference to government people trying to murder me and injuring me. You need to go to court, government man. And hello, governors and mayors and labor unions, lots of things of importance. And hello, in reference to embassies and United Nations and Treasury departments, I've not received a penny from anywhere. And I need money. Now look how much my lawsuits are. Plus I'm tax-free, aren't I? I'm tax-free because of who I am, government man. Not because you're in government. In reference to who my parents are. In reference to the violations of government trying to murder me when I was a little boy. There's lots of reasons why I'm tax-free. And I'm supposed to be able to get things at stores, especially in this type of situation, because the government's blocking me from my credit cards that I was supposed to have received and my trust funds. And I was supposed to have monies from my mother and father's companies and estates every single day. But the government man's been stealing those letters or envelopes that people tried to send. Plus the lawsuit monies. I've not received any of the monies from any of the attorneys or anything. And I'm not your lab rat, government man. You thought you'd choose somebody attractive, somebody popular, somebody famous, and you thought you'd try to claim that you thought you were the controller of their life? What studios do you own in Hollywood? What TV stations and radio stations do you own? What farmland do you own, government man? They hit me in the throat. What do you own in this country? Who do you think you are? And so no, I didn't receive the credit card from the Treasury. Obviously not. Hadn't received any letters from the Treasury or any realtors or anybody that's trying to send letters to me reference to me traveling to another city and state. My mother had court cases against Indiana back in the 80s. And these people stole the Lamborghini my mother tried to send to me back in the 80s when they were holding me hostage in Indiana. And there's supposed to be, I guess, a Ferrari at one of my mother or father's companies somewhere in Indiana. But I don't have the keys to it. And, I'm not sure where it's at. And if Rolls-Royce, if you tried to send a car, I didn't receive it, somebody stole it. I don't know, or if Chevrolet or anybody tried to send anything, I did not receive anything. Didn't receive any of the gift cards over the holidays if anybody tried to send anything from any companies or businesses. See, a lot of big corporations have known about this situation. A lot of businesses are aware of the situation. And people trying to steal from me and people trying to steal the studios. It's never signed, never, never gave, never, never sold, never, no matter what, never. It's all protected by that royal protocol. No matter what you got on paper, it don't mean nothing. No matter what you forged, no matter what anybody says. It's backed up by factual deeds and factual documents of my parents. Never signed, never, never gave, never, never sold, never, not, never. No matter what you make up. And in reference to governors and mayors or unions or teamsters or celebrities or entertainers, if you sent anything, I have not received nothing. And in reference to governors and mayors, I need money. I really do. And, these people have tried to murder me on jobs. They've been damaging my teeth and face on jobs. They've been messing with my ass and tailbone on jobs. When I work on a job, they hit me in the stomach or they hit me in the spinal cord, and then they make me go shit on a job. Like they make me go, and then there's another thing. In reference to the satellite controllers torturing me and spying on me on jobs, all the transcripts of the things they've tried to make up or what they have tried to say, trying to claim that they were cracking the whip on somebody, trying to play slave driver, trying to play robot, trying to steal credit from my work and my activities of customer service and being friendly. And then these people damaged my teeth because people complimented me and said nice things about me. And then these government satellite men would torture me every time. And then when somebody makes up a complaint or somebody complains about me, then the satellite man tortures me then too. These sickos are haters. And look how many times they tried to murder me on jobs. Look how many times they've tried to shoot me on jobs. Look how many times they tried to steal my blood on jobs and sperm. Look how many times they tried to steal my penis on a job. Look how many times they tried to injure me on jobs. And then some medical man tries to steal my penis or tries to steal inches of my penis. And then these people try to sew stolen penis onto their penis. They try to steal from my penis size. That's why mine's documented. If any of it's missing, people are going to prison. That's just the way it is. Even if my penis was 6 feet long, you would never have no right stealing none of it. Or 7 feet long, whatever. You'd never have no legal right stealing none of it. Other people's penis sizes are their own penis sizes. Anybody trying to wear any of my penis, those people go to prison. And then they get their penises removed for what they stole from mine. Lots of things of importance. And in reference to my parents had made trust funds for me, and my parents had set up accounts for me because my parents knew these people would try to do these things. Plus, in reference to lawsuits from me having injuries from dirty government and perverts and child molesters that tried to murder me or they tried to kidnap me and they tried to rape me. There's documents of those things too. And these people threatening me all the time and physically assaulting me with satellites and damaging my teeth and face. They have to get prosecuted by the American Dentist Association too, whoever they are. I'm not your child, government man, and I'm the only owner of my mother and father's estates, and you have no connection. Better leave me alone, man.